Welcome to the Grounding Kundalini yoga class. This yoga class is geared towards the root chakra and resetting the nervous system. We're going to start from the ground up. Our goal for this class is for deep grounding and resetting the nervous system. A lot of the times our nervous system is stuck on fight or flight mode, and we need to tell our bodies to tell our brains to kick on our relaxation system of our nervous system, which is the parasympathetic nervous system. So we're going to start at the base of the spine, and we're going to loosen the stuck energy that is there, and we're going to get that energy to flow up our spines to our brains and back down again. It all starts with a firm foundation. We want to sit in easy pose, crossing our legs, letting the legs fall down to the ground. If this is uncomfortable for you, you can absolutely have your legs crossed like this. There's no problem with that. Or if you want to come into a half lotus by picking up your leg and drawing it into your hip, that's also okay as well. I prefer having one leg in front of the other. That's what I like to do. And we want to ground our sits bones into the ground, sitting as tall as we can. Bringing our hands to our heart center. Feeling connected to the ground that we're sitting on. Feeling strong, stable, and supported. I'm going to chant our opening tune. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Take a deep breath in. Let it out. Paying really close attention to your breath as you're breathing. Bring your hands down onto your knees. We're going to start with our warm-ups. We're going to waken up our lower spine. Hold on to our shins in the front, and as we take a deep breath in, we're going to flex our spine forward, and we're going to exhale and let it back. We're going to do this for a couple of minutes, keeping our movement rhythmic, moving with the breath. Inhaling deep into that lower spine. It's okay if you rock a little bit. Try and stay as stable in Sukhasana as you breathe back and forth. Come back to center. Keeping our shoulders back and down. We're going to grab on to our shoulders, keeping our arms parallel to the ground. We're going to inhale to the left, and we're going to exhale all the way to the right, taking deep and powerful breaths as we rotate our upper bodies from left to right. And remember, when you're twisting from side to side, we're sitting as tall as we can with our sits bones firmly into the ground, remaining in our firm and stable base. We're drawing that energy up from our lower spine and drawing it higher up into the heart center. Inhale to the center. Let our hands drop to our knees. Rolling our shoulders back. And then rolling them forward. Roll them both ways. I like to end with rolling them back 3 times. Getting a good stretch in the muscles right here. Check in with your body. We're going to loosen up tension in our neck. To inhale, tucking our chin into our chest, and we're gonna, when we get to the back, we're gonna exhale back to the center. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Then we're going to switch to the other way. We're going to inhale. Go in the opposite direction. Exhale. Inhale. Don't forget to pay attention to your lower spine, making sure you're firmly grounded. While you're spinning, rotating your head around Okay, so from here, we're going to lay down on our mats. All right. And we're going to have our hands close to our chest here, keeping our elbows tucked in, and we're going to have our toes pointed and laying down. And as we inhale, we're going to inhale up and exhale down. This is called Cobra. Gives you a really nice stretch in the back here. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Making sure to keep our lower spine still firmly grounded, even though we're flipped over. We're still firmly grounded right here. The only part that is coming up is our upper chest. Our legs are down, our knees are down. And we're inhaling up. And exhaling down. Moving with the breath. Going at your own pace. Okay, when you are done, we're going to have our elbows under our shoulders with our hands just flat and facing forward and straight. And you're facing forward. Remember, don't bunch your shoulders like this. Pull your shoulders back. Chest and heart out. Deep yogic breaths. The only thing you're listening to is the sound of your breath. And feeling how your breath fills the lungs in your body. Consciously release any tension anywhere in the body. Do you have any tension in your feet? Let it go. If you have any tension in your legs, just relax, let it go. Are you clenching your back like this? Take a deep breath and let it go. Start our yoga kriya. This is a 25-minute kriya. This will be to help strengthen our root chakra, help us feel grounded, and it will kickstart the rewiring of our nervous system and our brain. Instead of being wired to react all the time. We will be rewired the other way and be calm in situations that in like everyday situations. So we're going to start on our backs. And we are going to point our toes. We're going to point our toes like this. And we're going to lift them off the ground. Just, I don't know, about like 4 inches. And we're going to lift our head and shoulders off, keeping our arms straight. And we're going to take deep, nice breaths in and out. We're just going to stretch our arms, try touching our toes without bending our body in any way. Keeping our toes away from our fingers as if they're gonna actually make it. Paying close attention to your breath. Keeping the base of your spine firmly rooted in the ground. Imagine you are a tree that is drilling down a taproot into the earth. And relax. Just let it all fall down and relax to the earth. Come to sitting. And then we're going to move on to frog pose. Frog pose, you're going to get up on your toes like this. And we're going to connect our heels together, and with our hands straight out in front, we're letting our hips open up, and we want our legs to just naturally lay open as much as they will, supporting our balance with our fingertips. We're going to take deep breaths in and out. See how I kind of look like a frog? Now, in frog pose, we're going to, on our exhale, we're going to exhale and lift our bottoms, straightening our legs as much as possible while keeping our fingertips on the ground. I'll show you what that looks like from the side. So we're in frog, okay, and we're going to exhale and lift our bottoms as much as we can, keeping our heels off the ground and connected. And on the inhale, we'll come back down into frog pose. You start to feel energy moving in this area of your legs. We're going to breathe that energy down through here. On our exhale, we'll lift up. And then we're going to come into rock pose, sitting on our heels, with our knees and our thighs pressed together. Hands on your knees, noticing how you feel after all of those frog hops. We're going to flex this part of our spine after we got all that energy welled up in our legs. We're going to loosen up our spines and get that energy flowing up. We're sitting in rock pose today because it is said that if you sit in this pose, your digestive system will be strong enough to digest rocks. Now, I don't necessarily think we should go around eating rocks, but if you are in between a rock and a hard place, this is definitely the pose to sit in. That will help you get through that difficult time. And we're going to inhale forward and exhale back, moving our spine, making like an oval shaped circle with our spine here. Inhaling forward. Exhaling back. Switching sides. Inhaling, coming back to the center. Okay, we're going to rise to our feet. And this is called a crow pose. We're going to have our feet hip width apart. And we're going to squat down. We're going to bend our knees until we can touch our knees. And then we're going to bend down a little lower and touch our feet. We're going to take deep breaths into the back. Don't wear your shoulders like an earring. Push them back and down. Keep hold of your feet. And just stay very focused on your breath. And then we're going to come back to easy pose. Placing our hands on our knees. Grounding our root chakra deep into the ground, lifting up our spine, dropping the shoulders down and back. Taking deep breaths into the low. Push out the belly, let in the breath. Filling up the bottom, the middle, and the top. And then pushing it all out, drawing that navel deep towards the spine. Pushing all that air out. On your next exhale, when you have exhaled the last little bit of air that you have left in your lungs, we're going to tighten up our pelvic floor muscles. Okay, imagine you have to get to the bathroom, but you haven't gotten there yet, and you have to hold it for as long as you can until you can get to the bathroom. That is exactly what we're going to do here. We're going to tighten up those pelvic floor muscles, and we're going to hold it, and draw those muscles up as high as we can. Nice inhale in, exhale, and then draw up your mulband. This is called a root lock. Say mulbanda, which means root lock. And inhale, relaxing everything. Relaxing into your firm and stable base.